Whew. Wow, I had to really shoot him a lot. I guess one of the main things I want to show you is when you first get into the game, when they actually allow you to, I call it open world because it's where you can actually go wherever you want rather than where they guide you to go. You only get access to the Watson area. So even if you can see stuff outside that area, you can't actually get to it. Well, let me just say you can't get to it in a normal fashion. You can, there are ways to sneak around the barriers, but I'm not here to show you that. So you only get to function in this area, and you can see, and I'm not even, and this is not even showing me everything because I'll get more and more and more stuff will come into visibility as my street cred goes up and as my level goes up. So there is just tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff to do. And the first thing I'd like to point out is that you can sell items at not only at these drop points, but you can also sell them at all the vendors. So right now, if you watched my video previously on tips for new players, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, please feel free to watch that video. Basically, what I was saying yesterday is when you pick up all your items and all that kind of stuff, and you get to the point to where, okay, I want to sell some of this stuff, right? The drop points carry about 20,000 each, but the vendors also carry quite a bit. Some, 10 or 12 or 15. It's different. I don't know all of them by heart, but you can basically sell everything. If you run out of money at one place, then you can just go to another. So real quickly, we're going to sell. I've already looked through and I've got the best weapons I can get right now. You can tell the ones that are equipped just by the little, you see the little, looks like a circuit board behind the weapon. And there's different circuit boards and things. If you, if they're iconic or whatever, then they're different. And here's another one. I picked up a sniper rifle, which I'd love to use, but it's got a level requirement of 20. I was so excited because I thought I had a sniper rifle at level 3, which would just make me so OP, but not this time. So anyway, you just sell off all the stuff you don't want, right? And the reason you don't want to start breaking these things down for parts, even if you want to get into crafting, there's no point because the components are so cheap right now. You're probably better off just buying the components and calling it good. Now, then you want to check out this. I don't use any of this stuff, so I'm just going to get rid of all the melee and bladed weapons and stuff like that. Okay, now that brings your weight down pretty far. Also, remember, you can sell, like if you have a bunch of weird parts that you don't want, you could sell them. They're usually not worth anything. The one thing you do want to pay attention to is grenades. And you also want to pay attention to, consumables. So you'll end up picking up a ton of grenades. And there, see, I just got one back from that. Went down from 72 to 71. And anything that you're not going to use, like I will not use a flashbang. I don't care. That one I can keep it. I don't have a lot of grenades right now, but now you can see I'm down to 69, which is a much, better version.
Who do I spy? A happy new
Wilson. Old Wilson. Immediately, he's going to give you a gun. Now, I'm not even using that gun because right as I got outside,
Come on, spit it out.
I already found out a lot of, I already found a lot better guns. But what he does have is he's got the components. Now, you'll see the components nowadays are cheaper. So basically for this, I think this shows the whole stack. Yeah, so it's $5 per item and it's $520 for the whole stack. So I can basically just buy that whole stack off of them. And these are the only components I really need right now. It's not showing me any of the other ones. If you're going to be into crafting, you're probably going to want this crunch, so get that as well. If you want to build a gun or whatever, that's fine, but I wouldn't worry about that too much. This frag grenade's kind of cool though, but I'm not really going after crafting on this particular character, but otherwise I would have bought that. I always did. Another thing you kind of want to avoid doing at your low level, if you're at low level like below 5, I'd say even below 30, you don't want to mess with the police right now. They're way too tough. They're even tough for some of my level 50 characters, but you know, it's just best that you leave them be, and just when they tell you to move on, go ahead and move on. Night City is really about 2 stories here. You got the main story of what happens with you and Johnny and all these other folks that you get involved with along your journey. But then there's also the city itself. And one of the things I was going to recommend, that I would recommend, is that even though you do get a car right away and stuff, and you can use the car and you can steal cars and all that, I believe that it's a really good idea to spend your first amount of time in the game just walking, because you'll see crazy stuff, and you won't see crazy stuff if you are not walking. If you're driving around, you don't see as much crazy stuff. Like, you'll just be walking along, do, and then all of a sudden some weird thing will appear out of nowhere. Unless there's stuff on the ground you can pick up, usually. Oh. Uh-oh. Now that's interesting. What happened there? Somebody just got shot. Where are they? I gotta go see who got shot. I have to intervene in this. Let's see. I just heard machine guns, so where is it? Aha. Were you guys? Oh, sorry about that, guys. That was an accident. Accident. Oh, sorry. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness. Another tip I was going to give you guys is that if you engage with an enemy, make sure that you check their bodies and make sure that they're actually not moving anymore. If they're moving, just give them a little boof. And that makes sure that you get all the street cred that you deserve. Okay, so that'll take care of that problem. But yeah, like I said, I prefer when I'm first starting out to just walk around, because you will see something nuts. And I know since I said this that it's probably not going to happen for me. Hi. You know, you see, here I am just minding my own business. Okay, and then these guys just come running out of nowhere trying to kill me. Now, see, she's not really still alive. And the way you can tell, too, a lot of times, most of the time they'll get a blood pool under them if they're done. If they don't have a blood pool under them, they might not be done. And then you just make sure they're done. What? Who said that? Somebody called me a bad word. A word that I don't like. So I'm going to have to go check this out. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt? Now make sure you don't shoot civilians, but I want to see. I think he's done. Yeah, he's done. Just got to make sure you don't shoot civilians. That's bad. That'll get you involved with the police, and you don't want to do that. Most of these guys are doing pretty good at just dying on their own. But see what I mean? You're just walking around, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you see something crazy. Oh, I'm still in the shorts. I haven't found a pair of pants yet. Oh! Yeah.
Kill me!
No, I won't. Okay, maybe I will. That was a nice jump. Did you see that jump? That was a cool jump. I have also found out another tip for you. If you're going to kill somebody, kill them slow in a car. They don't seem to count it if you kill them slow enough. If you kill them too fast, like if you plow through them, the cops will come for sure. But if you just kind of politely run over them. Whoa, nice one. Oh, see, I hit him too fast. Now the yeah. Oh, and that guy tried to shoot me too. What's wrong with this guy? He's chasing me better than the cops are.
Not so tough now, are we?
I am super tough. Why? You want to see tough? I'll show you tough. Now the police are gone.
How you like that, huh?
How you like it? How you like that? Here's one that didn't die all the way. There we go. Ooh, I think I can get in this truck. I can. They should never let me get in these trucks, because I am a nightmare.
Hey, don't be scared now.
I'm not. I was just driving down here to see you. I was just driving down here to see you. I don't have to keep this clip. I like this.
Your pretty little face is in for it now.
Ow. Now, what was that you were saying again about don't be scared? Oh, I'm sorry. That looked painful. Another thing I was going to mention to you guys is that, you know, when you're this low level, you might want to avoid doing some of the fixer gigs, only because they usually give you something really good, and you got to make sure that you're a high enough level to receive it. You know, you might get a legendary item, but because you're only level 3, it might only be a rare item, and you don't want that. So just some of that you might want to just hold on for a little bit. You don't have to. It's just a suggestion. Just a little tip from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.